In just a few seconds, nature can overturn everything from powerful gusts blowing entire walls off, tornadoes ripping roofs away, to blinding lightning tearing through the sky. Under the blazing sun in suburban Tampa, lightning suddenly struck a tree. Nature really knows how to change moods without warning. When lightning struck southeast Melbourne, the electric spark lit up the night like it was ripping the darkness open, a powerful warning about the danger of thunderstorms. A metal sheet blown by strong winds nearly hit a man, a clear reminder of how dangerous flying debris can be during a storm. Storm winds hit in an instant, blowing the door wide open as if to say humans are too small to fight nature. Don't try holding the door during a storm. Flying too low near crowded areas is extremely dangerous, like this scene where a plane skimmed over beachgoers' heads, a very direct aviation safety lesson. Emergency landings require extreme skill, and a golf course became an improvised runway. Luckily, the engine issue only resulted in a valuable flight safety lesson. A tense moment in Hollywood, Florida, when a passenger train couldn't stop in time and crashed into a stock tow truck on the tracks. A collision that made everyone freeze.
Wow!
When a truck stops on the tracks and a train is approaching, the situation is a strong reminder that railroad crossings are never a place to stop, not even for a second. The plane made an emergency landing right on the sunlit blue water, a suspenseful moment followed by collective relief. Cinematic, but thankfully safe in real life. A police boat sped across the river, but a split second of distraction caused it to hit a ferry cable and flip dangerously. A massive ferry slid off its path and crashed into the vehicle ramp, a clear reminder of the importance of vessel control and port safety. A heavily loaded barge can lose balance and sink very quickly, just like this. Fortunately, the workers reacted incredibly fast, leaving behind a memorable safety lesson. Tornadoes can create extremely powerful lift, just like this scene where the roof of an olive oil factory was torn off. A vivid meteorological lesson, though a bit too windy.
My God!
A strong tornado in St. Louis sent debris flying, nearly endangering a worker. A clear reminder of outdoor safety.
Dude,
Well, I lay down like
Zach and I saw that. It might flip the truck. Oh!
fuck machine.
Your machine's fucked.
See?
In Wola Filipovska, a train crashed directly into a truck stuck on the tracks. A powerful reminder of railway safety and the danger of just a few seconds of carelessness. Have you ever experienced a traffic situation that made you realize the importance of quick reflexes? Dropping your shoe on the tracks and stopping to put it back on while the train is already right there. Luckily, the police pulled him up in time and gave him a lifelong safety lesson. Landing requires extreme precision, and the helicopter scene in Fiji shows that even a small deviation can cause trouble. A flight safety lesson to remember. Gigantic waves slam into Santa Cruz pier. Boats are lifted and smashed together in chaotic destruction as the ocean roars in fury.
Look at G-Doc over there. Well, look at Grizzy and his wife and stuff down there.
Oh my God.
I gotta watch this. I gotta get him.
A near tragedy in the Bronx, a speeding car crashes into an outdoor dining area, but by pure luck, no one was sitting there at the time. When one wrong pedal press turns into disaster, a car crashes into a phone repair shop in Alberta, throwing the entire street into panic. The Chilean aerobatic team performed maneuvers with near-perfect precision, captivating the entire audience. A clear demonstration of master-level flight skills. The tugboat sank into the Seattle waters, leaving behind a calm, almost cinematic moment, sad yet strangely poetic. The small boat spun around in the ocean, creating white circles of water, leaving everyone stunned, and then quietly laughing in disbelief. Chaos at sea, a cargo ship collision snaps a crane in half, collapsing the deck and sending it plunging into the ocean within seconds. A truck leaving a work site forgot to lower its bed, smashing straight into a road sign. A cyclist fell under a truck after hitting a pothole, but was saved when the driver braked in time. A serious reminder about slippery and uneven road surfaces. A truck lost 2 tires while passing a parked car. One tire slammed into the front of the vehicle. The other dropped onto the roof right above the driver. A serious warning about vehicle safety checks. The guy digging accidentally broke a pipe, creating a water fountain. His friends sitting nearby were soaked instantly. A chaotic yet hilarious moment. The man crossed the street behind a truck and was nearly hit by an oncoming car. A serious warning about blind spots when crossing the road. At high speed, even a slight steering mistake can nearly cause disaster, just like this. Luckily, the man dodged in time, a lifetime traffic lesson. If you were standing right next to the intersection when this crash happened, what would be your first reaction? Jump aside, warn others, or call for emergency help. A driver lost control, collided with 5 cars, and fled the scene. A serious warning about safe driving and proper procedures after an incident. A wrong pedal at the worst time, the driver hits the gas instead of the brake, crashing straight through a salon window and leaving everyone stunned. Snow attack caught on camera. Thick layers of snow slide off a roof, crushing cars below and creating a chain reaction that leaves everyone speechless. Dolphins are incredibly curious and friendly. It's no surprise the diver was so excited he almost danced underwater. A beautiful encounter with nature. Amid the Oregon waves, a stranded whale struggled to free itself. A moment that left viewers heartbroken and hoping for the best. In the blue waters of Monterey, two humpback whales breached simultaneously, a majestic, rare, and emotional glimpse into the beauty of the ocean. Pulling an excavator out of a well requires perfect balance. This moment shows how even the slightest shift can send the machine right back where it started, a costly safety lesson. A dump truck loaded with sand was reversing into the construction site when the concrete slabs suddenly collapsed, pulling the entire truck down with it, a moment as intense as an action movie. He forgot to put the car in park, opened the garage, and the vehicle rolled forward, pinning him against the gate. A tense moment that thankfully ended safely. The camera captured a driver causing 3 consecutive collisions while leaving a parking spot. A serious warning about awareness and speed control when moving. A truck tire can come off the axle and fly this far, nearly hitting a man pushing a cart. An extremely clear traffic lesson. Inches from disaster, a glass panel crashes down right beside a man, narrowly missing him in a split-second near tragedy. A heating pipeline explosion sent shockwaves through city streets, shattering windows, damaging roads, but thankfully sparing lives. A truck drove with its rear door open and slammed into a food truck, blocking the road. A clear warning to check vehicle safety before driving. A forklift operator fell asleep while driving and crashed into the rack, causing a pile of goods to fall. A tense moment, but fortunately he was okay. A speeding motorcyclist hit a girl's bicycle as she crossed the street and then crashed into a car. A serious reminder about intersection safety. The driver tried to pass the toll booth without paying and was pushed aside by the barrier, scraping against the concrete and bursting 3 tires. In your opinion, what is the most important factor when a truck makes a turn, slowing down early, keeping stable balance, or closely observing the road surface? A farmer fell off his small homemade tractor while turning, letting it roll on and crash into a parked SUV. A serious warning about homemade equipment safety. They had just walked into the cafe when a large tree fell onto the table, as if saying, sometimes being a little late is a blessing. A heart-stopping moment that ended in relief. Pumping gas while the fuel cap is still closed creates strong suction that can damage the equipment. This scene is a clear reminder of safety procedures at gas stations. The camera captured the food court roof collapsing right behind a woman who was running. A serious warning about checking building structure and safety. A powerful tornado devastated a town in Iowa, forcing officials to declare a disaster emergency. A true example of the frightening, destructive power of extreme weather. Near Ripon, an octopus stalked its prey in a classic hunting stance, shifting colors, pulling in its body and focusing intensely. A rare glimpse of marine life. Through the smoky haze from offshore wildfires in California, gray whales continued their migration. A decorated pufferfish backed away slightly as the diver approached, as if feeling shy. A gentle moment that makes viewers feel connected to the ocean. In a stunning moment, an elephant stood on its hind legs to reach higher, showing the intelligence and impressive strength of these gentle giants.
Oh my God.
As the tornado passed, debris was sucked upward and flung around in front of homes. A moment showing just how dangerously powerful extreme weather can be.
Well, if y'all don't see me again, just know I'm...
Large hail can dent roofs and shatter windows, and South Carolina just went through it. A clear reminder that spring weather isn't always gentle. A viral video from India leaves viewers breathless. One split second faster, and the man would have met his end. In Houma, Louisiana, Hurricane Ida's terrifying power tore a garage apart in seconds. A massive dust storm rolled over Phoenix, bringing howling winds and choking sand. Always make sure your home is secure before a storm like this.
What we're looking at is the base of the cloud.
guess when it finally does rain, it really rains.
Over! Oh my God!
Oh gosh.
Oh no! My totally got hurt.
Oh my God!
I think so.
During a match, nature stole the spotlight as a dust devil spun up beside the field, sending dirt flying. What would you do if a portable toilet suddenly launched into the air like a cartoon rocket? A container fell onto an empty SUV as if the storm picked the wrong target. Intense, but everyone sighed in relief because no one was inside. A tornado swept through Windsor Heights, sending debris flying straight into traffic. A movie-like tense moment that made everyone's heart almost stop.
Let's go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Polk County is under tornado warning. Go and fly.
Mount Etna lit up the sky with a glowing red lava flow, breathtakingly beautiful. A majestic moment that leaves viewers both scared and mesmerized. Have you ever seen a storm so strong that you could hear electrical explosions? What do you find more interesting in this moment, the dog's bravery or the calmness of the deer? A diver at Port Jackson unexpectedly came face to face with an adorable baby shark, a moment both nerve-wracking and funny because the little chubby shark was so harmless. Water rushed down the road, forcing cars to turn around to avoid being trapped. Oklahoma delivered yet another flash flood that left everyone holding their breaths. Floodwater poured onto a street near Springfield, Missouri, flowing like a fire hose on the road, a moment that made everyone jump.
Whole entire trees have come down here and washed away.
In Colombia, a violent storm turned a staircase into a frozen waterfall, a moment both intense and unbelievable. A security camera captured the moment a man hiding under an awning narrowly avoided a massive snow chunk, falling and smashing tables and chairs. A terrifying moment, but luckily he was safe. La Palma's lava flowed bright red after weeks of eruption, creating a scene so powerful it left viewers both scared and awestruck. La Palma's lava flowed into the sea, releasing thick steam like an unexpected natural performance, both frightening and strangely mesmerizing. A stalled utility cart sat in the snowy road while the driver tried to restart it, and once it started, it shot straight into the garage door, both tense and funny. A chilling reminder. A colossal cargo ship nears too close its wake, pulling a small wooden boat under within moments. Always keep your distance. Before Typhoon Sudalor struck Taiwan, huge waves battered the coast, a gentle but serious reminder to prepare and stay safe ahead of a storm. Abandoned homes in Utah can't bear the weight of spring melting snow, and shifting earth prove once again that nature always wins.
What?
The group was relaxing when a cat fell straight from above onto the table, knocking everything over. They froze for a second and then burst out laughing from the shock. With just a light kick, all 214 Riverside fence posts collapsed like dominoes. A breathtaking moment showing how small actions can have big consequences. Hotel cameras captured a guy so focused on texting that he walked straight into the wall. A moment that was mildly painful and extremely funny. A forklift driver tried loading boxes of fish onto a truck, but the top crate was oversized and collapsed. He got bathed in fish and water, a moment both chaotic and hilarious. Don't run when the winds roar, stay calm, stay steady, and find safe shelter before moving. Winter storms crashed against the Cornish coast, pounding the shoreline with furious force. Nature unveils its raw power. Snow from Mount Kachkar crashes down like a colossal white waterfall, leaving viewers utterly spellbound. At Destin Beach, the sea turtle Large Marge was released back into the ocean as the whole community cheered, an emotional comeback scene straight out of a movie. A baby elephant at the Fort Worth Zoo played with the water hose like it had just activated rain shower mode. A joyful moment that makes anyone laugh out loud. Across the grasslands of South Dakota, a herd of moose thundered by like a nature train. A majestic moment that left everyone stunned by its beauty. Amid storms, floods, and glowing lava, humans continue finding ways to stand firm, learn and respect the planet we live on. These moments not only leave us in awe, but also remind us that safety, awareness, and reverence for nature are our strongest shields in a world full of constant change.